Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. I got up early in the morning today, stretched, turned my computer on, sat down, and I was like, what's new today? Let's take a look. And I was not ever expecting Nintendo to reveal a sequel to Hyrule Warriors. Not just today, ever. I didn't think that game was ever going to get a sequel. But it is. And it has a premise that I am so excited to see play out in this, because Hyrule Warriors, actually, when it came to its story, was pretty cool. I liked all the cutscenes and stuff. I love that Zelda was a badass. So I'm excited for this, because it's supposed to be 100 years, as the title would suggest here with this video title, which is very long. It is 100 years before Breath of the Wild, so that means we get to see everything that happened that they kept talking about in Breath of the Wild. That was 100 years before you woke up, which makes me very excited. It makes sense to tell that story in a Hyrule Warriors game besides a Breath of the Wild game, obviously. So that's genius, I think. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh. All right, so let's get to it. All right, let's. I'm excited. I hope this comes out this year. I'm sure it's not. If it does, I would say probably like late November, early December. I just doubt it's gonna come out this year. But Nintendo doesn't really have a lot of big games this year, so hopefully, let's see. Yeah, if this was during a direct, I would have been. You know, let me turn my fan off. So, wait, what? Oh, okay. Why am I not getting any audio? That's why. That's weird. Alright, now we're good. Oop. I think we're good now. There we go. What's up, man?
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of The Legend of Zelda series.
Yes, you are.
We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
This isn't that, obviously.
Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
2 Zelda games set in Breath of the Wild coming out? Yeah. So good.
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development, so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates.
Okay. That's fine. I wasn't expecting any news this year, honestly.
We prepared a different way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
I wish I watched this when it was like live. I'm assuming this was like a live thing, right?
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of
Calamity Ganon.
a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I love Calamity Ganon. So
I think
cool.
You are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want this to be filled with cutscenes. And we get voice acting too, right? So I think Hyrule Warriors, it had voice acting. It was only in Am I wrong? Was it all in Japanese, or was there no voice acting? It's been a little while since I played it. Hell yeah. King. Oh, please tell me it's cut. I will tell. I'm not even that big of a fan of these type of games, but I like Hyrule Warriors. I want to see more of this. These characters, champions. Hell yeah, I love that guy. I feel like this could be louder. That it? Damn. His ass is just a regular Shadow Colossus boss. I'll take his ass out. He ain't nothing. So we're gonna see how she got trapped.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing.
Developing.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years.
It's coming out sometime mid next year. I'd say like May.
In that game, the Great Calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the Great Calamity. So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer, Mr. Hayashi, to join me here.
Bring him over. There you are. You're in the thumbnail too.
Hello everyone, I'm Yosuke Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity began when
Age
Mr.
of Calamity.
approached us saying,
So good.
I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think? The battles between the Kingdom
And they're
of
like,
Hyrule
thank God we don't need to
and
make more
Calamity
Dynasty Warriors
complement
games.
Warrior-style gameplay against large armies. The previous Hyrule Warriors
I'm gonna
games
play this
were
again
filled with
because I
Zelda
do have it,
conventions.
the definitive edition. I only played it on Wii.
The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely.
The Wii U,
Perhaps it's
should
the
say.
same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special
Hey, what's
title
up, guys?
for me. Unlike the previous Hyrule
That game had a
Warriors games,
beautiful sense of freedom.
Hyrule Warriors Age
I
of
loved it.
Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process, including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue. And while we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series, with exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild firsthand.
It seems like it needs that needs to be played. Like it's essential. Oh, we're gonna get more. Oh, never mind. When's it coming out?
Mr. Hayashi? During the development of the previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding of the Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah.
This time around, they
Dude, the
made it
first, like,
possible
hour
to
of
create this
Hyrule
new
Warriors is
experience,
badass.
combining the well-detailed world
It's
of Breath of
badass.
the Wild with Warriors gameplay.
It's got that
Therefore,
music.
I
You're
believe
just beating
this game
shit
will
out of
offer
everybody.
the
Ugh.
experience of the great
I might have to
Calamity
load up
battles
Hyrule
not
Warriors.
fully shown in the original game. I hope that both those who played the previous Hyrule Warriors games and those who played The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild can experience this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Yay! All right.
Thank you for
All right,
continued
go
support
this
for The
year.
Legend of Zelda.
Oh man, that's great. Hey, you made me excited for what do they call him? Mushu or whatever. Mushu, isn't that the Mulan dragon? No, they're called like they have a name. The Dynasty Warriors style games. Wushu, Wumu, Mumu. I don't know, something. I don't know. Wear a Mumu in them. All right, that was great. I'm excited. They did a great job showing that, even though they didn't really show too much gameplay, which is fine. I know exactly what the gameplay is gonna be. They showed a little bit, but they showed me a little snippets of cutscenes, and oh man, I'm really excited for that. Just when it comes to its story, I hope they don't screw around. But Hyrule Warriors, I didn't finish it to be fair, but I got like 4 or 5 hours in. There was plenty of cutscenes. There was plenty of actual story stuff, which I actually was very surprised by. So I hope that means this will have a lot too. I'm very excited for that. It comes out in 2 months. 2 months. The way they were showing it made it seem like, oh, they're still heavily in development. So I was expecting like mid next year. But I guess they just weren't showing anything because they want to talk about it more than show it. Okay, that makes sense too. So there you go. That is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, a story 100 years before The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I hope that's not the full title. That's the reveal trailer, I guess, and I'm hyped. I'm hyped for that. That's gonna be good. I have to load up my definitive edition now for Hyrule Warriors. What was that? My chair just squeaked. Please no, not something else regarding my chair. I just fixed the freaking thing that makes it go up and down. But anyway, there you go. That is that. Hey, everybody asks, where's the Switch games? We got 2 now. You got the triple pack, and then you got this. Now they have to announce when the freak No More Heroes 3 and Bravely Default 2 are coming out, because they're supposed to come out this year still, and we don't have a date. So even though those aren't Nintendo first party, those are exclusives to Switch. So if you had those two and this and the triple pack of Mario games, that's 4 really awesome games. Hopefully awesome. I guess Bravely Default 2, No More Heroes, and this could suck. The triple pack, there's no way in hell, unless they really mess up the ports, which they're not going to. Watch. Cut a week and a half from now, and we find out they messed up the ports somehow. Some shit people like that mod games can do. Well, I guess that wouldn't be the first time fans have done a better job than the actual developers. Look at you, Sonic Team. Anyway, whatever. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.